Okay. Hope you enjoyed some of my paintings, or artistic stuff. Really did. Hey, there's my backpack back there. It's all loaded, ready to go. Just throw it in the car and I'm gone. But now this is my little workstation for epoxy. It's a rolling bench that a friend gave me a while back. You can see my canvases down there at the bottom. You see some of my epoxy. There's some of that, I guess you can call it shredded glass. Real fine stuff that you can add to the epoxy. It thickens it and also dries clear. What I've done is I use a plastic bag. I take just a regular garbage bag. I cut it in half, spread it across, use some painter's tape to hold it in place, and I love this stuff because epoxy doesn't stick to it. Once it dries, you can just peel it right off. And so what I do is I collect it. I collect epoxy. I've got a box full of it here. In fact, there's some pretty cool stuff in here. Different, some of it's turned over. But anyway, I collect it because I'm going to probably do some stuff with it. I already have made a really cool thing. Took about 12 ounces of epoxy, but it's you're talking a thick picture. But it's got layers to it, which is awesome. I just got through stretching a canvas. I use a simple little broomstick, and once I get it in there, then I wet this down with water, and then I hit it with a heat gun and dry it, and it just makes it just tight as a drum. It works really good. Instead of you having to go buy the fancy stuff that you put in the corners, stuff like that. Just real easy tricks. There's my mixing sticks back there. I got my sticks for mixing my big batches, and I got my little small sticks for doing the small batches. Also, here's my cups. I use these for measuring out my epoxy. And then up here, I've got my different alcohol sprays with the different colors in them. This one's like copper, mahogany bronze. This is gold, you can tell, of course. And then I'm almost out of this one, but this is white, pearl white alcohol. And then I love this one. It's a metallic green that I use. But you mix it up, and usually I'll do a couple of squirts in the trash can to make sure I got it inside the nozzle. Otherwise, you'll be spurting just alcohol. And then this is just my straight alcohol. Oh, I love straight alcohol. Man, this stuff works great. Anyway, I got some sandpaper there when I want to fine up some stuff. And of course, some of the canvases come wrapped in plastic, so I got to cut it open. Oh yeah, this is really neat. Alcohol ink. I made my own. You just buy a rainbow selection of Sharpies. Let me get the alcohol out. It's down here somewhere. There we go, right there. Yep. I just buy a generic type of alcohol. It needs to be the 91%. I've tried using the 70. Didn't work. It's amazing what that, 21% extra makes. But definitely 91% isotopic alcohol. You need it when you're working with epoxy. Because if you get it on you, that's the only thing that's going to get it off. Trust me. So I have a nice selection of rags. You can see they've been used. I got my gloves, nitrate gloves, right there. I got my little pyramids that I use periodically. In fact, I'll go ahead and take those down. Put them over here. And then here's all the acrylics, the colors I add to the epoxy. And then I've got my metallic colors that I add. And then some of my more popular colors that I like. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, anyway, I've got a silver and a gold, which seems to be two of the most popular metallic colors I like to use. Oh, there it is, right there. Boom! You can get that like Hobby Lobby. It's just metallic powder. Aztec gold. I've used a lot of gold in my stuff. Whew. It's kind of cool because it seems to like stand out, separate itself from the other colors. But anyway, that's my little workstation that I use. Oh, and another thing that I like is down here, the plastic bag's long enough that once I'm done with a piece, I can lay it in there to keep it from getting dust on it as it dries, or as we say in the world of epoxy, cures. So anyway, I'm going to get set up. I've got my canvas ready. I'm going to mix some epoxy. I'm going to get some colors together, and then I'll be back. All right. Adios.